Hi, Colin with Diode Dynamics. Today in the garage, we're going to be showing you how to install our new Ram horizontal SS3 fog light kit for the 09 to 12 Ram 1500 and 10 to 18 Ram HD. Let's get started. For this install, we'll need a 10mm socket, a pair of needle nose pliers, and a 5/32 Allen key. Starting out on the driver's side of the vehicle, as you can see, we have our wheels turned all the way to the right. This is because we're going to be peeling back the fender liner to gain easy access to the back of the bumper. The first thing we're going to do is grab ourselves a 10mm socket because we're going to be removing this bolt to peel the fender liner back. We're also going to be removing this 8mm bolt to give you a better view, but you can get away without doing this. Now we can disconnect the factory fog light harness. After that, we can go ahead and remove the three 10mm bolts holding the bracket onto the back of the bumper. Next, we need to disconnect the clip holding the factory fog light harness onto the bracket. To do this, we'll grab ourselves a pair of needle nose pliers and we'll pinch it right between the bracket and the bottom of the zip tie, making sure to not break it because we will be reusing this. Coming outside of the vehicle, we'll be removing our factory fog light from our metal bracket, then assembling our SS3 to our new bezel, and then taking our new assembly and attaching it to our metal bracket. The next thing we're going to do is grab our needle nose pliers, because we'll be using them to remove the plastic push clips holding the fog light onto the metal bracket. To do this, we'll go ahead and squeeze down on those tabs on either side and slowly wiggle and push those through until they're completely through the metal bracket. This part can be a little tricky, just be patient and be sure not to break those clips. To assemble our SS3 to our bezel, we'll go ahead and take our supplied nuts with the nylon lock ring facing the inside and drop them in on both sides of the SS3. We could take our SS3 and slide it through the front of the bezel, lining up the holes on the side of the bezel with the holes on the side of the pod. Next, we'll take our supplied bolts and washers and feed them in through the side of the bezel and into the SS3. Then we'll use our 5/32 Allen key to tighten them down, leaving them only hand tight to save room for adjustment later. Now we can take our new assembly and attach it to our factory metal bracket. Coming back to the vehicle, we can now take our new assembly, fish it behind the bumper, and then reinstall it using our 10mm bolts. Now we can reattach our factory harness. Next, we can plug in our Diode connector. Go ahead and plug the connector into the back of the SS3 and then plug it into the factory connector. Test your lights afterwards, and if the lights don't come on, don't worry. Just flip the connector 180 degrees and they should come on just fine. Now that we have everything hooked up, we can go ahead and make our final aiming adjustments. And once you're happy with where those are aimed, we can go ahead and tighten down those two 5/32 Allen bolts on the back of the bracket. Then we can go ahead and repeat the same steps we used to install everything on this side of the vehicle on the other side. As you can see with our new SS3 fog light kit installed, not only will it give you a huge increase in light output over your factory fog lights, but also give you a more clean and modern look. If you're looking to pick up an SS3 fog light kit for your vehicle or any of our other products, visit our website at diodedynamics.com or use our dealer locator tool to find a dealer near you. Thanks for watching.